White folks just can't get it right. Damned if you do, and damned if you don't. Even the most self-hating white liberals in liberal European countries just can't shake that label no matter what they do. Even if you feel guilt and shame for being white, or have compassion for non-whites, that too is racist because you're making it all about you. And although it requires a total mind to believe this quackery is seriously discussed in universities. If you're against mass immigration, racist, white supremacist Nazi, if you're a liberal fighting for the total replacement of white people, you're trying to be a white hero, a savior. Focus on race, not doing it right. Not focusing on race, also wrong. The leftist cries Nazi, but so does the neocon. If you're against safe spaces, Nazi. If you're for safe spaces, Nazi. Because it means separation. And this is what white people fight each other about. It doesn't matter that white liberals constantly degrade themselves and turn against their own people at any opportunity. They still get attacked for unconsciously upholding and perpetuating white supremacy. Whatever that means today, because it keeps changing. Not too long ago, it was Candace Owens who was called the face of white nationalism, defending white supremacists. And now it's Michelle Malkin, who has a history of being an ally to white supremacists. But no matter what they do, white liberals will always be secret racists who really want white people to rule the world. They only promote diversity so they can exploit diverse peoples. Well, maybe some capitalists. In fact, as it turns out, all white people, every single one, has a virus in their brain, which makes it impossible for them to be innocent.
It's not the racist white person who's in the Ku Klux Klan that we have to worry about. It's the white liberal Hillary Clinton supporter who would tell you right now, oh, I don't see race. Race is no big deal to me. I see us all as the same. I give to charities. Even the most liberal, well-intentioned white person has a virus in his or her brain that can be activated at an instant.
They are all guilty of upholding white supremacy by simply existing. But let's entertain this idea of white liberal supremacists, shall we? They're white, and they really are supremacists, just not in the Hollywood stereotype kind of way. How white liberals are supremacists. They believe their ideology is supreme. Above all others, there can be no other, and there is nothing on the face of the planet that's better. By the way, liberalism originated in Europe, and it isn't very popular in non-European countries. They think the world should become just like them. They might defend Islam for a time because it's anti-Christian, but it's a means to an end. Liberalism. They discriminate, do not tolerate, and ban those who do not accept their view as the correct view. They believe only they can end racism, sexism, homophobia, xenophobia, and racial inequality. And without them, it won't happen, but will get worse. The world will literally die without them. They support mass immigration from the third world because they think non-Europeans can't possibly make a better life on their own in their own country, that they must come to a country built by Europeans to have it. They really do think the third world is a shithole. They believe they're liberating non-white people by bringing them into European culture. Only they can solve all the problems of the world. Only they can carry the weight of the world because they're so woke and strong. Liberals, especially rich ones, love their gated white community and all those mom and pop specialty shops run by other white people. They publicly crap all over white people, but privately they enjoy white-topia. In fact, the richest, most white areas are almost always liberal. Nothing says hypocrite like white liberal. And while they are loving their clean, safe neighborhood with good schools and coffee shops, they talk about the need for diversity and multiculturalism, but they don't actually live or work in vibrant favelas. Instead, they dream of a TV Disney version of a melting pot where everyone is upper middle class and acts white and liberal just like them. No, they aren't the real racists, that's not what I'm saying, and neither are nationalists, but they unconsciously, when you add it up, think their people are the best, that they've created something no other people have, and that the entire planet must have it to be set free. It's European mind colonialism. And by the way, nothing has been more destructive to the European mind than liberalism. Although they are pushing their white liberal supremacy onto the world, wrapped up in that is also an unbelievable level of self-hate. No one is more contradictory and messed up than they are. My view is supreme, but my view also means I must hate myself the most. A self-hate supremacist. Most liberals live in denial. What they want is money and social acceptance. They want the brownie points. And as long as they have that, they'll continue to champion for the thing that will ultimately ensure they don't have either. Thank you, Red Ice members, for all your support. We can't do it without you. Despite being one of the most banned media outlets on the internet, we remain because of your support. Thank you so much. See you on the next one.